Ladies and gentlemen, fight number one about to commence. I'd just like to introduce you to our referee, and I can assure you, looking at the size of him, I don't think our opponents are going to argue with his decisions. The biggest referee I've ever met in my life. Give a round of applause, he's a great character. This is Sandhu. Sandhu. Martin Fox. Okay, Martin Fox versus Connor Billington here. 2 5-minute rounds. Your referee and adjudicator, Sandhu.
Underhook. Leg grip. Relax, Foxy.
With Martin Fox, he just fought Connor Billingham. How are you feeling? It's your first amateur fight.
Yeah, pretty confident, quite pumped. Got a lot to work on still, you know, to reach the semi-pro level. But yeah, I think that's a pretty good show. First time, you know, I found it really hard to get a sub on because he was so sweaty. Mouth was like, you know, caught on. But yeah, really impressed. Glad I got the win. Thanks to my team, thanks for people putting this event. Been doing mixed martial arts, great opportunity for people like me and others, you know, so thanks a lot, we're really impressed.
Awesome. How tough was Connor? Because you always tried to finish him.
Always, yeah. I trained with him sort of a couple of times during the week. I found out fighting him, I was nerves started to settle in, you know, because we do roll together quite a lot every day. So I know where he's good. I just wanted to really finish it as quickly as possible, get that submission, you know. Tried a couple of times, I said he was so slippery and he's so crafty. But yeah, really impressed with the win.
Now, we were watching the fight and we were wondering, did you go for a go-go plot or was there a triangle?
No, it was a triangle in his head, but he sort of moved his head into a go-go. So yeah, mainly trying to get the armbar or the triangle. He's got nice big long legs. He said he's quite crafty, so he managed to get out of it, saw it coming, so I played him now.
Awesome, thanks very much.
Thank you very much. Please start here. Thanks, guys.
On with Luke Costello. Amazing winner up there.
Yeah, I'm feeling really good. He's a very tough fighter. I'm very well known on the BJJ circuit. I'm happy I got the win.
Awesome. He was a brown belt, but you seem to
Okay,
a lot of
the next fight is coming into the ring. Please welcome Calabar.
Well, we've fought a lot of times over the years, so we sort of know each other's games quite a lot. So, you know, I had a bit of background knowledge, so I just played my game to try and shut him down. It worked this time.
Awesome. So, what's next for you?
Well, win the rest of the fights here today. Yeah, some very tough fighters.
Anyone you're slightly scared of, or just going to go in there?
They're all good guys, we're all as good as each other really, so just win.
Thanks very much for your time.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Thanks for joining us on Woe TV. I'm with Norman Norwood. How you doing, man?
I'm fine, everything's fine, you know.
How was it to go out there and actually do what you do? You were really impressive at the start.
Well, that was my first fight in the cage, like BJJ fight in the cage. My opponent was pretty good, tough, and you know, I'm pretty impressed with the level of my opponent. He was a great fighter, and that was luck with the submission, you know.
How does it feel to have managed to submit him though? I mean, if you're considering you're such a tough opponent who was aggressive from the outset.
Well, because I'm training a little bit longer than opponents, so I've been working a lot on the boot locks, knee boxes, so that's why I told him in the front. It's like on a knee box. But he's really good, and we'll give him like a couple months more, and he's going to be a really good fighter.
Awesome, thanks very much for your time. Thanks for joining us on Warrior TV. I'm Gareth Hamilton. How you feeling, man? This first fight, did really well.
Second fight actually, but yeah, still toughest fight definitely. Absolutely knackered. But yeah, no, still things to work on, but happy with the result.
Did you know it was going to be such an aggressive fight? Did you know it was going to be an absolute war?
Yeah, I mean, I knew we were a little bit from the previous club trained at about nearly 3 years ago. I know he's tough, but I'm tough as well, and we proved that.
Yeah. You were looking to finish and strike with Chris. How were you surprised that he was able to stand up and you know, shoot up?
Well, a couple of the shots, I see him when we was clinching, I caught him with a knee to the body. I think it was a hook to the body, and he kind of crumpled to the floor, but unfortunately pulled me down a little bit with it. If I can, problem me, I suppose, he kept coming back up for more. But yeah, he was tough. I told you he's tough.
Thank you very much for your time and thanks for joining us on TV, man. Thank you. Well done. Thanks for joining us on Warrior TV. Charles, congratulations on your win. You were incredibly calm and collected. How difficult was your opponent?
O mais difícil que eu, assim, achei um pouco no início foi estabilizar as posições. Um oponente explosivo, tem força apesar do peso, mas graças a Deus consegui chegar numa posição boa e estabilizar e conseguir finalizar. Thank you very much. See you next fight.
How you feeling, man? That was a really good fight.
Feeling good. Didn't reckon I was going to be that nervous, but once I got in there, it hit me a bit. But no, it was good. Really good, Frank.
In the first round, you had a really good ground game sort of war. Did you expect him to be as good on the ground as you was?
I didn't really know too much about him, so I was a bit wary in all areas. But I felt fine in stand-up and got a bit lazy on the ground. He took my back in the first round, so I realised I had to wake up, give myself a kick up the arse and get going.
Were you sort of maybe apprehensive by it? He had a bit of a reach there.
No, when I saw him at the weigh-ins, I knew he'd be a little bit longer than me, so I had to move around the punches a bit. But the reach wasn't too much of a problem. I was happy. I thought we could have got it quick, but he kept grabbing onto the cage. But once we got rid of that, got him onto his back, fully cranked it, heard him cry out, and the ref stopped it. So I'm happy with it. It's good.
Awesome. Thanks so much for your time. Joining us on TV. How are you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling great.
You have a really awkward boxing style. Like you sort of, I don't say, kind of cocky. There was a lot of headwinds.
I'm quite a cocky fighter. I come into my gym. I know what to do technically, but I do tend to have my own little style on it. Nobody's taught me. I was just kind of using myself. I like showing off. Simple as.
I was comparing you to sort of Nick Diaz in a way. That was pretty cool. Did you want to win that fight in that kind of way? It seems like you're disappointed with the injury.
Well, yeah, no, I wanted to, well, who doesn't want a knockout, basically? I wanted to finish the fight. I kind of did, because he quit, but no, I'm happy with what happened. We're not happy with the decision in that. I'm happy with my performance.
What's next for you?
Well, probably a couple more semi-pros, and if anyone's willing to do it, I'm up for a pro soon as.
I am pumped. I am just pumped. That was my first ever fight in the ring. I got to say, I'm astounded that I won. And I got to say a thank you to I got to say a thank you to everyone who supported me from BBK, and a special thanks to Jack Mason and my dad Andy.
tough opponent, or was that something your players didn't start? Was that part of the game?
I was planning to keep him on the ground, just try and for most of the game, and well, I managed to do just that. Got a bit rocky at the start. We went toe to toe, and he got off a few brilliant punches, but as you know, I came out the winner, and I am just ecstatic. Thanks.
Thanks for joining us on World TV. I'm with Nathan Cook. Nathan, that was a really good performance. How you feeling now?
Yeah, good man. Pumped up. It was a good fight. I'm glad it got it done in the first round. Felt good, man.
You transitioned well from like different positions on the ground. Was that something you were drilling? Because you seem to slip into mount really easily.
Yeah, I've been practicing it a lot and I was training it a lot and thinking, right, this is what I'm going to look for. Paid off.
When you saw the armbar there, what was going off in your mind when you saw that?
I thought he might slip out at one point, but once he had him round, had a good force on him. Yeah, chopped up.
Thank you very much for joining us and thanks for joining us on World TV.
Yeah, cheers, man.
Yeah, I feel good about it. Yeah, I feel really good. Like you said, I took on 2 days' notice. I was training for a fight about a month down the line, so it's like a month premature. Didn't feel like I'd done too bad considering I took it for 2 days.
How are you feeling when you're on the ground? Because you using a lot of rubber guard, which isn't used very often compared to some other guys. How are you feeling on the ground?
Yeah, well, obviously, like he's got long limbs, so that was a problem considering I'm only a short fella. But I don't know, I think I've done all right. I got like protected myself against some of the submissions that he was trying. I made myself like I was well aware of them and that. So yeah, all in all, I don't think I've done too bad with the first one.
You seemed to really tire him out with the strikes, and they were really crisp and everything. Was that the way you thought you'd win the fight?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to keep the fight standing because I knew I had a jiu-jitsu background. I knew he wanted to put me down and he didn't feel comfortable standing with me. But so yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Awesome. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you for joining me.
Right, lovely.
Thanks for joining us. I'm with a very tired Rick Salvador. How you doing, man? You good?
I'm good, man. I'm happy I got the win. Everything went well, so yeah.
It went pretty well considering you took it on 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
That was a masterclass in jiu-jitsu. Did you anticipate a ground battle between you?
I trained stand-up, I trained ground. The club that I train at, I'm very fortunate to have found. They taught me everything. I walked in 1.5 years ago doing nothing, and I believe myself, I've come away that I can't even begin to understand how much I've learned in such a short period of time. I owe that to my coach, Chris, every single one of my training partners. I want to thank them.
This guy. Calling you the next Anderson Silva, how do you feel about that, man?
That's an honour, that's an honour in itself. If I could be anything like him, then I'm a happy man.
Rick, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.